Okay, hello guys. Welcome to the audiophile room. Here I am with another review, this time with the Sony IER-Z1R. So this is the flagship in-ear monitors from Sony. And when Sony makes flagships, they make legends. Am I right? Am I being biased here because I'm a Sony fanboy, I admit. But I will try my best to be neutral. By the way, I'm just a small-time reviewer. Sony did not send me this unit, and I am not affiliated with any audio stores. I just want to share my impressions on the gears that I buy to the audiophile world. I have a separate video of the unboxing of this IEM. I'm gonna leave a link below if you want to see how extravagant the packaging was. So let's start with the build. Sony in this presented this IEM in a jewelry box because Sony wants you to think this is a piece of jewelry. Isn't it? Look closely. They're very well built and can easily last generations with the machining being so precise. I'm gonna show you the construction of this in a photo. So, here. So, oh wait. This is from the Sony website. So, okay. This is the alloy housing, the zirconium alloy housing. As I've said in my unboxing, this is very expensive metal. It is used in jewelries and in dental crowns. It is one of the most expensive dental crowns, and it's very durable. They say it's unbreakable. So Sony, good job. The downside of this, it makes the IEM a little heavy. So this one is the 5mm dynamic driver super tweeter. So this is responsible for the highs. Also, this one, newly developed balanced armature driver. So, unlike any other companies, Sony developed their own drivers. They say for the whole IEM to be harmonic. So, they make it, and they're very rich. That's why they have the capacity to build drivers, DAC chips, so on and so forth. So, this is the magnesium inner housing. And this is the dynamic driver, 12mm dynamic driver. So this is not the price of that. It's just the SRP. You can see a lot of sale prices nowadays because it is a 2-year-old IEM. Okay, gonna remove this one. So about the comfort, this is a very big IEM, so it will not fit everyone's ears. Too bad, right? So I really urge anyone to demo this before making their purchase decision. Tips, I think, will make a big factor, and I'm so fortunate that these tips, the hybrid tips, fits my ear like a glove. Using these hybrid tips, I can listen to it for hours without much discomfort. The cable is another thing. This is an MMCX terminated silver plated copper. You can see it's very lightweight and very soft. I like it to the fact that I'm not planning on buying another cable, but the problem is the ear hooks are so loose. This is the ear hooks. They don't actually loop around your ear on hold the earphone up. For me, it's not an issue, but for those who are having fitting issues already, a custom cable will be much more helpful. Okay, it's too bad that the fit and the comfort will be picky. Because in terms of sound, man, this sound phenomenal. Let's start with the bass. These are the bass head top of the line endgame IEM. Each drum hit has so much body and rumble in it. You can really feel the impact, and while it is very clean, it doesn't lose any speed. Listening to music with elevated bass, this is just pure joy. The layering is so much more defined And the good thing is they never bleed into the mids at all. If you have to rank its bass from 1 to 10, 10 being highest, I give it an 11. Yes, for IEMs the bass is epic. I mean epic. The bass is epic. Let's go to the mids. This is not the classic Sony mids that you'll get. Well, the signature is still there. Being sweet and smooth, but it's a little distant. Not not that I can call it recessed, but I think the Z1R being a mild V-shaped IEM, the mids take a step back, but I don't take it as a bad. I think it's still well balanced, and while the mids take a step back, it gives the overall presentation some air and wideness. Then there's the treble. I think this part is where the Z1R gets a lot right in. There's a good sense of air and clarity, but I think the tuning is where this shine. Some balanced armature drivers can make the treble sound off. My personal experience with some BA setups like Andromeda, I had the Ara, they just don't quite sound natural. To be specific, the treble extension on these are not very extended. It's just right. There's no emphasis on the end notes at all. But the details in the highs is also great. The air in the treble lends a hand to the massive soundstage that these have. And speaking of soundstage, well, this sound massive. I think from all IEMs that I've tried, these are the widest. Not headphone wide, of course, but this doesn't feel like the sound is just coming from the two little drivers from the left and the right ear. This IEM presents the stage in a grand way. And so there's imaging. The imaging on this as well is pinpoint and accurate. You can really track each instrument down to where they sit in the mix, and reverbs can clearly be heard coming from their respective direction. Nothing crazy, but it's what you expect from a flagship. So that leads me to the conclusion. Will I be recommending this? Sound alone, it's a big yes. If you're a guy who keeps on jumping and jumping between brands doing side grades and you're looking for an end game IEM, I suggest take a look at this and hear these amazing monitors. Also, I can bet that there are two things this IEM can do the best. That is the bass and the soundstage. If there's an IEM out there that has better bass than this, hit me up and let's discuss it. Soundstage too. Although on the soundstage, it's a little more debatable. But there's a big but. You have to try this out if it fits you. You go to an audio store, bring several kinds of tips, bring cables too. Put them on your ear for about an hour, then decide if the fit is your only worry and you love the sound. So that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for watching, and if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. God bless us all.